Hello and welcome to another video from Nail Media. I wanted to do a little video today about how to add scripts. For example, JavaScript or even CSS in a certain way would work the same way to a WordPress website. So of course we know that some theme will allow you to have places where you can put scripts most of the time for Google Analytics and things like that. But if your team doesn't have that, there are many other ways that you can do so as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to do that. So first of all, this is a script that I will be using. This is for GDPR, so it will show a little box at the bottom left of my screen and a little button on the bottom right as well. I have a new site here built. Well, this is just a template from the Astra theme, so I'm going to use that as an example. So there are different ways that we can do that. First of all, depending on the page builder that you use, it might already have the ability for you to add some script. So some page builder have HTML, others have HTML and JavaScript. So if you have both, then you can use just JavaScript. In my case here, I'm using Elementor, like many people using Astra do. So I'm going to do that with Elementor. So let's go to my page. Let's say I want to edit my home page with that. So I'm going to do an edit with Elementor. And anywhere on the page, I can drag a code element. So let's say code, so HTML. And I'm simply going to paste my code right here. And as you can see, it works right away in the preview. So I can save that and test it if I wanted to. And as you can see, they both appear. All right, no problem with that. The only drawback is that the code is directly inside the body element, inside the code. It's not in the header or the footer. So maybe not the best way, but it does work. So I'm going to get rid of it for now, and I'm going to show you a different way to do that as well. So let's exit back to the dashboard. A second way is using different plugins. So I'm going to show you a plugin that I have right now. I have a bunch of plugins on this website, so just want to focus on a particular one that is already activated on this is a network, so that's why it's already activated. So custom script for customizer. So if you have a team like this one, Astra, which take a lot of use of the customizer, this could be a good idea to have that element here. So custom script for customizer. If I go in my appearance and customize, you will see what it does. So you have a new element here called custom script, and you can have the header or footer script. So if I go there, I can paste my script there. And in this particular case, though, you must not put the opening and closing script tags. So that's the difference here. But as you can see, again, it shows us right away that it's going to work. So this is another way that you can do that as well. A third way is via another plugin. And of course, if you do a little search for plugin header and footer, for example, you will see there are a bunch of them. Okay, some others like this one is just for Elementor, so not a good one. But you have here Code Manager with 30,000 installation, header and footer post injections. This is the one that I'm going to show you as 100,000, and there are many others. Just saw that one here, insert header and footer, 600,000. So that's a good one as well. So I've never tried this one. Well, I've tried it just before doing this video, but seems to work perfectly fine as well. So not a lot of options here, just the script itself. So in my case, like I said, the one that I'm going to use is this head footer and post injection. So I'm going to simply activate it. And this is a test site, so as you can see, I have many plugins and themes as well. So now if I go inside my tools settings, sorry, I have header and footer. And as you can see, this one has a lot more options. So for example, in the end and footer section, in the head section, I can put that on every page or just on the home page. So in the case of a GDPR or cookie warning and things like that, it might be a good idea to just put it on the home page. But if you want to put it on a specific page, let's say for example you have another type of script on a calendar page, let's say you want to have a script there, then this will not be good as well. So you can put that on every page, and of course I want to put that if possible in the footer. So in the footer I don't have the option, I just have the option for every page, in other words. So this is where I'm going to put it. You have options for mobiles as well and so on. I'm going to simply save that, and again if I refresh my page, you see that it still works. So this is another plugin. This one has few options that the other one that I showed you don't have. So you can put script just for post, just for pages and things like that, but it will be for all the pages. If you want it to if you want to have it for just one page, this is where the problem comes. So you can, for example, have it after the page content, let's say here, and save that. And if you want it just on the about page, for example, so right now I have it on each and every page. If I go to my about page, same thing, I'm going to have it on each and every page. So what I can do is come to my pages here, and you will see that directly inside the page itself, you have a setting here at the bottom, header and footer, where you can disable the top or bottom, in other words, header or footer. I don't know why they call that top and bottom instead, but anyway, I could disable that for this page. The problem with that is that if you don't want to have it on one page, that's good. But if you do want to have it just on one page and you have, let's say, 20 pages, that's going to be pretty long to go through all of the pages and disable that there. So I have another plugin that personally I prefer to do that. I'm going to simply remove my code first, and let me pause the video for a few seconds. Now the other plugin that I use most of the time, my favorite one to do this kind of thing, is the Sogo Add Script Header and Footer. So let me just show you what it looks like. So same thing here in my settings, I have header and footer settings, and if I go there, I can add script for header or footer, and I have some checkboxes like that where I can specify that it's just for pages, for example, or just for posts. Whoops, checkboxes before. And if you have custom elements, like for example with toolset or other like pods and things like that, they will also appear here. So this is a good way to do that. Of course, if I put it there like that, save that, I'm going to have the same problem as with the other one, where it's going to appear on each and every page again. And this is not a problem, of course, if you have, like, for example, a Google Analytics code that you want to have on each and every page. But if it's not the case, then this plugin here gives you the flexibility that the other ones didn't. So I'm going to remove that code here, and I'm going to go to all my pages. Meanwhile, as you can see, if I refresh, code is gone. So if I go on my home page, let's say, and I want to edit my page, I'm going to put that on the home page, though I could put it on another one. So again, we can hide the generic script if we want to, but as you can see now, we have the option for each and every page to add code there. So I'm going to add it just on my home page like that, and I'm going to update that. And now if I refresh my home page, this one has the code, but as you can see, if I go to another page, it doesn't. So really practical if you want to have a script for example, often I do manual scripting, jQuery or JavaScript, and this is just for a particular page where I need to change something. This plugin allows me to do that for just one particular page. Same thing, like I said, for calendar or any other element that you want to have for just one page. So that's the advantage of this one over the others. So I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, just do a little thumbs up, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you will know each time that there's a new video coming. So thank you. Have a good day.